Grace and peace, everyone. This is Charles here with another Midweek Recharge. And this week, I want to talk to you about details. Not always my strongest suit, but really, really important. In fact, I want us to flip an expression on its head a little bit. Many of you are familiar with the expression, not a great one, but you're familiar with the expression, "The devil's in the details." Well, I'm here to tell you that God is in the details. And it is knowing that God is in the details that can give us, I think, a level of assurance that can feed our faith and give us the confidence to proceed with purpose. And that's where the details really come in. When we look at Scripture, and we particularly look at what we refer to, kind of modern Christians refer to as the New Testament, that begins with the recording of Jesus's life and teachings from the perspective of Matthew, who was one of the individuals to travel with Jesus. And then there are three other accounts, and they bear the names of their authors, Mark, Luke, and then John. Mark and Luke, along with Matthew, are referred to what are called the synoptic gospels. They take a common view. The word synoptic means to take a common view. They share a lot of similar accounts of Jesus's life and teachings. There are things that occur in one that occur in the other two that don't necessarily occur in John, and John captures and records events and preachings and information that don't show up in the other three. And those three is where we begin to see God show up in the details. They each reflect on the time where Jesus healed Peter's mother-in-law. Matthew shows Jesus touching her hand and she's healed. Mark has Jesus lifting her by the hand, and she's healed. Luke has Jesus standing over her, and she's healed. And what's the point? The point is that God is in the details. Whether God touches you, lifts you, or speaks to you, the point is that God can move in your situation. That if it's healing, if it's a new job, if it's reconciliation, if it's repairing a relationship, if it's identifying your purpose, God is in the details. So my challenge to you this week is to reflect on your current circumstance and look for where God shows up in the details. Whether God is touching, speaking, lifting, or raising, know that God is in the details of your life. Let that be your recharge.